Magic.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Universal Studios in Hollywood. Been a while since I've been here myself, and I'm excited to get in. Just looking for the rest of my group here right now. There you go, and we are here with Michel Beaumont.
Hi.
And his wife, Ti. So we are about to enter Universal Studios.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Well,
Or not.
we're not yet.
Not.
We were waiting in line for the register.
Yes.
And then they said, well, that's $258. And
Oops.
I saw prices of $109
Okay.
for today. Yeah, that's online prices. So you can still book them, and they send you a PDF, and they will work out.
Oh, I gotcha.
So we're doing that.
Okay, so it's going to be just a minute before we go inside, but
So that's a good tip.
I was going to say. So where are we? What are we doing?
Yeah, I didn't get the email yet.
Oh, okay.
So it's not foolproof.
But you've made the purchase, and the email is on its way,
That's
supposedly.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You're familiar with the PayPal app, right?
PayPal, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does it if it worked, does it show right away?
No, sometimes it takes a couple of minutes. Look at this. Michelle has tickets.
Yeah.
Look at
So
that.
if they see your purchase wasn't completed,
Yeah.
they can match the online prices by guest services.
Oh, very nice.
So-
Okay, good. All right.
Okay, let's go.
So let's go on in. How you doing?
Welcome. Let's try that again.
Survey says.
And come on in. Thank
Perfect.
You,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we are in. Welcome everyone to Universal Studios in Hollywood. As we first walk in here, we have a big statue here.
That's the best.
Statue of people with microphones and a guy with a camera up there. Oh, look at that. And Doc from Back to the Future is here. How are you, Doc? Good to see you. Is-
Never on time. Never on time.
Marty's never on time. Yeah. Well,
I haven't seen him yet.
I hope he shows up soon.
Time machine, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm going to get back in time. It's very important. He shows up.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's because of my anniversary. I got to get back in time.
See, the best part about it is with the time machine, he can come back in time and be here on time.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh.
That kid.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes he can be late. It's true.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a,
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, he'll be on time with the time machine.
there you go.
But there's that time where he will be late.
And he's out of time.
Oh yeah, he's a good kid though.
All right. Have a good day,
Good to meet
sir.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Marty. Hello.
Look at that. We run into stars here right off the bat. I think I see another couple of very big movie stars or television stars down here. Although we may not get to them before they get off stage. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Two huge television stars. Uh-oh. Dracula's chasing them off stage.
Hey guys, can I have you line up on this side? Hi folks, on this side please.
There we have Marilyn Monroe.
Hey guys, you gotta line up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You know, I actually think this is a one-day park. It's only open from 10 to 6 though, so you're it's very possible that that it could be a 2-day park because your time here is so short. I was trying to figure out what this tuft of hair was here.
What? Take a picture.
So, I lost you immediately. So I don't know if you guys want to take pictures. I'm going to see if I can do the Walking Dead maze, and then I'll meet you guys back here.
Okay.
So you can take pictures and look around and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Do you know what the weight is for that one?
I don't. I don't even know where it is. So
It's supposed to be around here.
I thought it was back there, but I think they've redone it.
You know?
Does it say where we are? What's the map?
So we are here, and the Walking Dead is number
I thought it was A, isn't it?
A.
8.
Walking
here.
Dead.
It's right there. It should be right there.
So it should be right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
I'll go look and we'll meet you right back here. Oh, I think I found it. Because that doesn't look good. Oh, okay, so here's the problem, folks. The second one from the bottom there. So that means that we're not going to be able to film while we're inside there.
Those are awesome, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very cool. I wish I could go through there, but no video allowed. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not open yet. You're gonna be waiting for a
You can just put the camera away and you can go through.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is setting it up is such a pain that I don't want to put it away. I can maybe put it down, but would they let me through if I just put it down, do you think? Yes? Okay, let me unplug it here and then I'll just go down. Okay. Keep it down
That's fine.
like that? That's all right.
Yeah, as long as you're not recording.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
It might hit your. I know when you get hit.
I'll keep it like this
Yeah.
then. Okay. Okay, so you're going to be able to listen, but you're not going to be able to see because I'm not allowed to record in here.
Sometimes the living can be as dangerous as the dead. The truth is, danger lurks everywhere in this new world. No place is truly safe.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Just keep in mind, guys, you're more than welcome to use your cell phones right now, but once you enter inside, no cell phones, no cameras. Make sure you hold on to your glasses, your hat. Do not run in there. They will not chase you. And make sure do not touch the performer.
Okay, so he said we can use the camera in here, but as you can see, it's very, very dark. So there's not much to see in here. When we go in, I'll respect the wishes of Universal and put the camera down, but you guys will be able to listen along, hopefully. Alright. So it looks like we're about to walk inside, so camera's gonna go down. Thank you. All right. We are walking inside. Well, that didn't take long. They talked to me already, it's okay. Okay.
I didn't even scream that much. Natalie was dragging us.
There we go. All right. How was that, everybody?
Oh my god.
So you can't record in there, so I had to keep the camera down.
Yeah.
But every security guard, every live actor in there was pointing to me and going, no, no, you know, and I got the camera down like this, you know. So, you want to go and are you hungry? You want to get something to eat, or you want to get in line to go on the backstage tram tour, the studio tour?
Yeah, let's do. Well, I was thinking we should do the lower lot because nobody's there yet.
Okay, we can do that.
Well, we can do the tour, but it's a longer wait than the other.
How long is the tour right now?
Oh, the tour. Oh, let's see how much. Oh, it's 15 minutes, so that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's up to you. How long is things like Transformers?
Oh, Transformer!
Let's see. Oh, it went up. It went up already.
Yeah?
What's Transformers?
Transformers 20 now. 20.
Okay, well that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Well, Michelle, you know those walkthrough attractions are pretty short when you're running through them like you're scared out of your mind.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I've been sitting by the exit for a few minutes, and the reactions are very diverse.
Yes.
There are grown men that are squeaking and getting their breath back to where it should be.
Right.
And there are little girls that walk out like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What's on the back?
Picture. He's got a picture on.
What's on the back? I want to see the back.
He's not showing. He thinks you're gonna try to steal his
Oh,
style.
it's like an Asian theme thing.
Oh, I love that too.
Hi, you guys. How are you?
Okay.
Welcome to the neighborhood. We're the Kowalskis. We live here.
How do you do? Nice to meet
These kids should be in school.
Oh look, a movie star. Hold on, let me take a picture of this movie star here. Look at this. There's a couple of movie stars right here. Look at that. Those guys are famous.
Hi, folks, coming all the way forward, please.
That's I think that's Dopey and Princess Elsa or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, in the app it says 25 minutes for the mummy, and here it says 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, interesting. I wonder which one's better or which one's closer. Hey folks. What's that?
It's Little Britain.
Oh. Look at that. Well, we're going to have to come back and check that out in a minute.
We're gonna get pasta. To the right there, right for that.
Wanna cause a meltdown?
Yeah, spring-peeled nuclear power. Uh-oh. This does not look good.
Oh, did I do that? Sorry.
It was like that much out in front.
At Dr. Nick's, he says, if you can put it in, we can take it out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look at this. Another TV star over here. Famous people. Wow, yeah, they're everywhere around here. Okay, so this is where we're headed. Studio tour. Says it's a 15-minute wait, so bum bum. Bum bum. We get a good view of the San Fernando Valley and the Universal Studios. You can see Warner Brothers off there in the distance.
I've been told that even farther away you can see the Disney studio, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah. I'm trying to spot it. I don't think it's as obvious as the other ones.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Slide's broken.
Yeah, I see that. Studio tour.
I didn't know they did tours in other languages.
They do. We were actually going to come out here for April Fool's Day
Yeah.
and take a foreign language tour,
Yeah.
so that the whole tour you can't understand a word. And if I'm not mistaken, we have big West Coast Brian in front of us, which is really odd
How you doing?
that we would just meet up here. I was looking, I was like, man, that dude's big. Wait a minute, I recognize that back.
I just bought my pass today.
Oh, very good. I'm here on a comp employee ticket today, so I'll buy a pass later.
Oh, nice to meet you.
They hung out with him.
So yeah, that's right, folks. We just came out here to Universal Studios on our own with no idea that Brian was going to be here, and we just happened to be in line immediately behind him for the studio tour. The odds of that are astronomical. Hey, look at that. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter up there. Wow. How magical.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a backstage tour.
Yes. Hogwarts, that's what it's called. Yep. It looks much nicer from down here. I saw it from the top of the ET parking structure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that gives a lot away.
Disney will never let you look outside the park like here.
Right.
Look out, you can see their competitors, Warner Brothers and Disney. And
Yeah, we were looking for Disney. I can't spot it. I know it's out there somewhere.
well, I thought it's next to Warner Brothers on the far side.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was looking for the hat,
Yeah.
and I couldn't find it.
We can have a look again at the
As we leave, yeah.
Or when we go to the lower lock.
No, lower lot you can't. Oh yeah, you
Yeah, from
can.
the bridge.
Yeah.
From the after the first escalator.
Yeah.
The Starway.
Watching a TV show in the 90s called Sliders,
Yeah.
and the third and fourth season were all filmed on the lot here. It's just weird seeing different places. Like they have a scene where they have to go to a mall, so they go to the City Walk over here and film there.
Oh, neat.
There was another
all right.
scene where there's like an escalator to this rich city. They're at the bottom of the Starway, and
Nice. Nobody knows.
there was another one we had to be at a hotel, so it's from the Psycho Hotel, Base Hotel.
Oh, really? Wow. That is not a good choice. Especially with Whoville right there back behind it.
Yeah. They can film around it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure.
But this is from the 90s. I'm guessing that was before Whoville.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh boy.
weird thing is the first 2 seasons were filmed in Vancouver. So I've seen all the places where I used to hang out when I lived there. And the other thing is their costumes. The first 2 seasons, they're wearing heavier costumes, more winter type clothing. Then they come here for the last 2 seasons, and they're wearing summer type clothing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Calvin watched Sliders.
Yeah.
He liked it. If I remember correctly, they're sliding from time to time, right?
World to world, different dimensions.
Okay, yeah. Kind of like Quantum Leap, just different.
Kind of.
Yeah. Kind of like Quantum Leap, except totally different.
So Quantum Leap is time travel.
Yeah, right. Here we are.
There are more than one road, there are more than one car.
We got enough stars? I think so, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Counted 4 stars.
So we're ready to board as soon as the tram comes in. Oh, looks like our tram is here. Yes. Hey, wait, we're not going to be able to see anything with you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Uh-oh. This ought to be fun.
It's only an hour.
Quick tip, hold on to your glasses, because last time I was here, I put them on my head, and then I looked up and they fell out of the tram.
Oops.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon to you all. Climb aboard. Don't be shy. Welcome to the world-famous Universal Studios tour. You guys, you did it. You made it all the way through that really long line over there. You're all finally
see you guys
down. We're all getting warm and cozy. My name is Sam, right up here in car 1. I'm going to be your guide as we go through our movie studio today. But before taking off, I want to make sure you all grab a pair of these bad boys. These very fancy and very stylish 3D glasses. If you do not have a pair of 3D glasses yet, just raise your hand. We will get you some before we take off here. And if you have any small children with you, do me a favor, move those small children toward the center of the tram, away from those outside gates for their safety. And if your outside gates are still open, just watch your arms and legs. We're going to bring them down on your left-hand side in a couple of moments in our preparation to leave the loading platform. And folks, there is some filming happening on the lot right now. We're shooting for a couple of shows out there. One is a new television show, and one's a show called Home and Family, a talk show airing weekdays on the Hallmark Channel. We're going to drive right by both those filming locations, and when we do, we're going to have what are called quiet zones today on the tour, where I will put this up on your screens for you. And this means that I will have to go off of microphone when we do drive by those 2 filming locations, because they don't want my voice in those shows. I can't imagine why either, but they do not. But you can also talk to each other as we drive by. You can smile and wave whomever you might see, and always take all the photos you want. They love that, but I will need to be quiet. Again, not because I don't like you. It's because they're making me, okay? I promise. But more on that later. I will remind you all to get closer to those 2 parts of our tour today. We're taking off in a couple of moments. In the meantime, just sit back, relax. Again, we are leaving here.
Climb in. I'm not sure what's on the tram tour.
Alright, folks, it's about
we're going to find
Get
out.
out of here, turn your left-hand side, and wave goodbye to everyone who's still over there and who's still stuck standing in line. We're never going to see him again. How lucky are we? Thought we'd never leave. Once again, my name is Sam. I will be your guide. With us, here's our great driver, folks. He is the best. His name is Rogan. Everyone say, what's up, Rogan?
What's up, Rogan?
Right. With us also here is my co-host from the Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. That's right, it is Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You got the very best guide.
Sam.
And the greatest driver.
Broken.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Sam.
owed me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
If you need any assistance during the tour, like you have a medical emergency, drop something off the side of our tram, or have any sound or video issues, reach up and pull that red cord that runs down the center of the tram. I will come back to help you out. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please stay seated, keep your arms and legs inside at all times. And our studio here, folks, is private property. If you drop something off the side or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that cord to get my attention, and I will come back to assist you. There's also no smoke of any kind allowed on the tram today. And be prepared, the tour does feature loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and water effects. You want to have those cameras out for some great photos, but keep an eye on them so you don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and for those around you, please do not use selfie sticks on the tour. But that is it. We make things pretty easy for you here on Wise. So we'll get things officially started off by making our way down the timeline. You can see here on both sides of our tram now just some of the many movies that we've been making here since day one. In fact, we've now entered into our second century of making movies. We recently turned 103 years old a few short weeks ago. It all started here back in the year 1912. Our founder, Carl Lemley, moved out here from New York to make a town devoted to creating movies and television shows. And he did that right here in Southern California. We officially opened our Universal City here back on March 15th of 1915, and we are our very own city. We have our own zip code, a post office, police station, and fire station. Look off to your right-hand side. This is our Fire Station 51. That is not the set for a movie or television show, folks. It is completely real and about the only real thing you're going to see on our tour today. But they are here for us, not just our emergencies in the studio, but also in our theme park. Now, we are very different from a regular town, though, okay? Here at Universal City, we have a whopping population of 0. Nobody actually lives here. They just come to work here every single day. And we're also a town divided into two parts. We have a front lot and a back lot. And we're going to kick things off here in the front lot, which consists mainly of these giant warehouse-type buildings that we call sound stages. Hey, look off to your left-hand side. This is our first sound stage sighting. That building is Sound Stage 12. And right now that is home to the hit singing competition show The Voice. That stars Blake Shelton, Adam Levine, Kelly Clarkson, and Alicia Keys as the 4 coaches on this season of The Voice. And it also stars the host Carson Daly. Now, our Sound Stage 12, that is the largest of all of our stages here on the Universal lot. That building alone is roughly 30,000 square feet. It is massive inside there, and we can use it to build any kind of location that we might need to for a movie or television show. In fact, we filmed all of these scenes inside of our Sound Stage 12. Right. And here's what it looks like completely empty of the largest of our 28 stages here on the lot. And we have a few more now off to your left-hand side, just across the way. We have our stages 20, 19, 18, 17, and all the way down to 16, which we use mainly to film for a lot of our television shows. For example, the television show Superstore, they filmed to your left-hand side here in our stages 17 and 16. That show currently airs Thursdays on NBC and stars America Ferrera and Ben Feldman in 2 of the leading roles. In fact, for that show, they've actually combined those 2 stages together to form one bigger stage, and they built the entirety of that Cloud 9 department store inside those 2 buildings. That's the main location for that show. But you know what? Those 2 stages, it's not enough for them. They also filmed your left-hand side here in our Sound Stage 21. And they use this mainly for all of the office scenes and also the break room scenes for the employees in the show. They build those locations inside of that sound stage. And you know what? Our Sound Stage 21 is kind of unique. Inside there, underneath the floor, there is a pit that can be filled with water to film some underwater scenes that we might need to. And way back in the year 1975, we made a little movie here called Jaws. You might have heard of it. And folks, it is inside an underwater pit where Steven Spielberg first tested that mechanical shark that he used in the movie all those years ago. But now being used today by Superstore. But that's really just one of many great shows that's calling our front row here at home. We also make shows here like Hollywood Date Night, starring multiple Emmy Award-winning host Jane Lynch. You might think that show takes place in your Hollywood Hills home. Hate to burst your bubble, it does not. We have built the interior of that mansion inside of our Soundstage 44, which is off to your right-hand side here now. And we also use our Soundstage 44 to film for the show The Good Place, starring Ted Danson and Christian Bell. And folks, that show is coming back for a third season. We're going to be filming that here in the next couple of weeks. And look off to your right-hand side in front of our stage 44, we have some of these star wagons and trailers. These are for all those big A-list celebrities in all of our television shows and movies. That's to take all their breaks and they get in and out of the makeup and costuming here. But way back in the golden day of Hollywood, I mean the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, those celebrities used the bungalows to your left-hand side instead of trailers. That is right, some of the hottest stars of all time called them here a little home away from home. Celebrities like Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, Rock Hudson, and even for a period of time, Lucille Ball had their own bungalows here. And nowadays we use them as production offices for companies like Illumination Entertainment. They've given us films from Sing and The Secret Life of Pets, all the Despicable Me movies as well. And to our left-hand side now, folks, in number 5195, that used to be the office of the great director Alfred Hitchcock. He made great films like Psycho and Rear Window. It is being used today by the De Laurentiis Company, who've given us television shows like Hannibal, starring Mads Mikkelsen. And we have two of our newer stages down here, folks, to your left-hand side. They are stages 22 and 23, about a year and a half old. If I have any Will and Grace fans on board, that newest 9th season, a lot of it filmed here in our Soundstage 22. And we all see both of them here for shows like America's Got Talent and even the newer dance competition show, World of Dance, from executive producer and judge Jennifer Lopez. Both those shows also filmed inside these two stages. But oftentimes, all these great television shows, they have to make their way over here. We are all now crossing over into the back lot, where the world can be around any one of these corners. So we filmed the big stuff over here, all of our exterior scenes that appear on a very large scale. And we're making our way here now first into our metropolitan sets, or Metro sets for short. And we call the buildings off to your right-hand side here facades and shells. That means they're all just the fronts and sides. And what looks like the brick and stone on them is all just plaster, plastic, and plywood, all very easily changeable and moldable materials. And this here's one of our most filmed spots, one of our Metro sets. This is our Brownstone Street. Even actor Jim Carrey called this spot home in the movie Bruce Almighty.
Raise the dog! Outside bad. Outside good. Outside bad. Outside good.
Oh, you're done.
And now we're going to head to one of our more recognizable locations here, folks. This is our Courthouse Square, although it's probably better known to you all as Hill Valley, California, from the movie Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. That is the famous clock tower to your left-hand side, folks. Now actually is our City Hall these days. You probably notice here, it looks a little bit different, doesn't it? All those outside original pillars are gone. Well, actually, they're not gone. We just built a wall in front of those original pillars because it was so recognizable as that clock tower that we needed to switch it up a bit for newer shows that moved in here. For example, the show Ghost Whisperer filmed 5 seasons here. This was brand new for that show, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt. And it also filmed some newer movies here, like Saving Mr. Banks was turned into Australia for that film, starring Academy Award winners Tom Hanks and Emma Thompson. But this here, folks, for example, how we can create kind of a small-town feel for a motion picture or television show. Well, what about we need to move to the big city? Well, luckily for us, it is just one block over. We're heading now here down into our New York Street. We have the Big Apple here in our metropolitan sense as well. And you know what, my co-host Jimmy Fallon, he is definitely no stranger to these parts here. So I've decided, why not let him take this one? Here he is now, live from New York. It is my co-host, Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got mugged over there? That old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'll hop up in here. It's cool, guys. I was just walking here. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you can make it here on the Universal lot.
And we have made television shows down here on this street like American Ninja Warrior. We actually built the obstacle course here for all those athletes on that show right down on this street. And we've also made some pretty big blockbuster films here, like our newest Fast and the Furious movie, The Fate of the Furious. They filmed down here as well. And the design of most of these buildings, they were supervised by the great director Steven Spielberg. But he is not the only Academy Award winner to make movies for us. We've also had fellow Oscar winner and director Peter Jackson here, who brought us back one of our most infamous characters, it's King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up to the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have to give your glasses with you. Don't put them on yet, just put them in your hand if you're about to enter to Skull Island.
Alrighty, folks, you heard the man. Have those glasses ready to go here. And hold on to all your belongings, cameras and cell phones, small children, and remain seated at all times. But welcome to Skull Island.
No, I was not filming through the glasses. Wow, we managed to get through that without getting the camera lens wet. Go figure.
And that epic battle that you all just saw was projected onto some of the largest digital 3D screens here in the entire world. Standing over 40 feet tall and 180 feet long, and utilize some of the most advanced technologies in filmmaking today. It was designed by Peter Jackson and the team over at Weta Digital. Now the filmmakers at Weta, they have won 6 Academy Awards, and they've worked on movies like King Kong, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and even the movie Avatar. That's right, they're kind of a big deal.
With a Magic Studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, we always want people looking straight ahead, looking at the shots that we're working on. Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this wide angle image that we're used to working on, there's no cuts. Because it's one giant shot. This tram is driving along from Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We're really creating about 50 minutes of a picture, so that amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a lot.
Now, you might have actually seen our very own tram here was part of King Kong. So when you see a vehicle on the screen like that, for a movie, a television show, or even a commercial, we call them picture cars. And here at Universal, we have some of the most famous picture cars of all time, and we are going to drive next to some of them here right now. So get those cameras back out, because some of the cars we have gone to become just as famous as the actors who drove them, like Tom Selleck's Ferrari from Magnum P.I. is actually just a Ferrari shell with a Volkswagen engine. A Ferrari engine is far too hard to have on the set for a motion picture, so we just use a Volkswagen engine. And there's some prehistoric cars here from the Flintstones. They are the original Prius folks. They're really powered and operated. Just kidding. They're actually being pulled by cables from cars in front of them. That's why they were able to actually move in the motion picture. And we even have some cars from our most lucrative franchise, the Fast and the Furious movies here. Cars from Too Fast, Too Furious, Furious 7, and even the Fate of the Furious. And we also have some cars from Paramount's franchise, Transformers. Now take a good long look here at this tank from Transformers at the end of our display. Look real hard at it. I'm going to blow your mind. And that tank is made entirely out of plywood and just painted to look like metal. It is not ready for any kind of battle anytime soon. And it's kind of a trick that our filmmakers used to make the vehicle more lightweight. They can move it around much easier when it's made out of wood and not metal. And even director Steven Spielberg, he used picture cars to transport us all over to a jungle island off the coast of Costa Rica. But I've got a good feeling you have all heard of this place.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
And our most recent film in that series, Jurassic World, not only smashed box office records, but also featured a pretty funny cameo from a famous musician and restaurateur. This here is Jimmy Buffett, guarding a margaritas in the film. And you can, of course, check out our own Margaritaville on City Walk after your day inside the park. But not to worry, we keep way better care of our dinosaurs here than they do in those movies. We keep all of ours safely inside their cages. Have a look on both sides of our tram. These cages are totally empty, aren't they? They are so empty. Oh man, who would have thunk that? Be on the lookout, back in cars 2, 3, and 4. Our dinosaurs have gotten loose. But I hope you all took tons of photos. That was our first celebrity sighting of the tour. Some songs are from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Guys, that's the new sequel coming to theaters on June 22nd. A few short weeks away. Now, weather plays an important part in all the Jurassic Park films to help make that right kind of mood and feel and even add some tension for a scene in the movie. But how do we make any kind of weather really happen in sunny Southern California? Normally, today's kind of a bad example, but normally, folks, we do have those blue skies and sunshine all year long. What is going on today? Let's have a look at our forecast. With us now is the Today Show's Al Roker. Al, what's happening?
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the line.
Alright, and what do we have? We have a flash flood warning. Uh-oh. Guys, it is starting to rain here. Well, hey, don't worry. The tram cars, we are all sitting in here. They're all completely 5% waterproof. We're going to be just fine. And you know what else? Rain doesn't last long here anyway. So I am sure any second this rain's going to move on through. You all watch over there, okay? You will see. Yeah, that's right. Just keep watching. Like I said, any second, it's going to clear on up and pass on by. Do you all hear that rumbling sound? That's just me. Oh, no, there is a flash flood. Take cover. Please return to your seats, though, for me. Guys, right here.
Sit down.
I need you all to take your seats for me.
Guys.
All the way to the seats. All the way to the seats. I know, it's very tempting. Ta-da! Weather! That's all we gotta do. Simple as that. And we use that exact same flash flood effect for a movie called Big Fat Liar, starring Paul Giamatti, Amanda Bynes, and Frankie Muniz, and it filmed right here using our old Mexico sets.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid! Yeah, but you got that. Hang on, buddy,
Alright, but let's all now hop across that border over to the Old West. To our left-hand side now, this is the backside of our 6 Points, Texas there, folks. One of our great Western film shows have been made. Now this area gets its name 6 Points, Texas, because way back in the silent film era, I mean the 19-teens and the 1920s, there used to be 6 different streets that had all met up at one common center point. And each one of those 6 streets served as its own little mini western town. They all had their own bank, their own saloon, their own sheriff's office. We could film up to 6 movies at the exact same time because they were, again, those silent films. And that's how we were able to make, on the early age of our studio, about 200 movies every single year. Most of them were these Western films. And nowadays, we make between 10 and 15 movies the entire year. That is a huge difference from then and until now. And I was probably noticed if I look at our Western sets, a lot of those doorways, they look a little bit smaller than normal. Well, we do that there on purpose. We build some doorways to be smaller, so the cowboys are standing in them. They look bigger and brawnier than they actually are. And some of our biggest Western stars of all time, they did find their start down those streets right there. Famous cowboys like Audie Murphy, Clint Eastwood, and the Duke himself, John Wayne. The world can be just around the corner on the back lots. I'm going to prove it to you now. Take it from those western streets of Texas all the way over here and into maybe Spain, Germany, France, Italy, any country in Europe we want to. We're making our way here into Little Europe now. And we use Europe here mainly to film for that new show of ours, The Good Place, on NBC. This is used to represent the afterlife in that show area on NBC. But we're not coming upon that quiet on your bus. Our first quiet zone is the show Home and Family. It is shooting up ahead here at the top of this hill. You'll see this set off to your left-hand side. They film in what looks like a very modern house. I'm going to microphone for a couple of moments, but have those cameras ready because sometimes they film Home and Family in the backyard of this house, okay? So have those cameras ready. You never know who or what we might just spot walking around here. And I will see you all here again in just a few short moments.
people.
Alright folks, as a reminder, please do remain seated on our tram at all times. If you drop from out the side or just can't leave your restroom, pull that cord to get my attention. I will come back and help you out, but please remain seated for the rest of our tour. Thank you all much. And there was Earthquake, the big one. We actually used that exact same Earthquake for that same episode of Bones. Here's what it looked like when it was up there on the silver screen. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that earthquake, it took a lot out of me, so I'm going to do what you were all doing here, take a vacation, and what better place than here at Amity Island. Now, there have been some rumors here about a giant man-eating shark, but don't worry about it, okay? Today, we have my buddy George in the water, and George is looking for the shark. Let's see how... Whoa, wait a minute here, hold on. You all see what I see, right? There's a shark out there. You know, I don't think George knows. We should probably warn him. George, there is a shark swimming right for you. George, hey man, are you okay? Ooh, maybe he didn't hear me. Let's try again. George, you all right? George. Whoa, okay, let's all look away. Everyone, walk away, nothing to see. George is fine. He does this every single day. He's gonna fall through, probably. And in the meantime now, sure, let's park the tram next to these flammable gasoline tanks. What can possibly go wrong? We're now entering into our second and final quiet zone. We're using new television shows looking down one of our residential streets up ahead of the top of this hill. So I'm going to go off the microphone here one more time. But do have those cameras ready, and you never know who you might just spot. If I see something or someone, I will point it out. But have those cameras ready, and I'll see you all again very shortly. to Whoville. These are actual sets that the director Ron Howard did use for the movie Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. In fact, in total here, these sets for Whoville called for about 2,000 candy canes, over 9 football fields of fake snow, and 2 million linear feet of styrofoam for the whole project. One of the biggest productions to ever film here on the Universal lot. And you know what? All these remaining Who's here, they need to be extra careful because they all chose to live right next door to a real psycho. Welcome to the Bates Motel, and would you looky here? That's good old Norman himself. What a treat! Alright, now don't be alarmed. He has made some progress here. He's moved back, reopened for business, and he might even have a customer today. And would you all look at this? He sure does. Norman's such a gentleman, helping her all the way over safely in her trunk. Let's all just smile and wave. Everyone say, "Hi, Norman." "Hi, Norman." "It's okay." "No, it's not, Rogan. That is a knife." Let's get out of here. Wave goodbye to Norman Bates now, who is certainly not slowing down one bit, is he? Car 4, I'm so sorry. This was a close call. These are two of the most famous sets we have still standing here. That is actually a recreation of our Bates Motel. And up on this hill, going along the left-hand side, this is the Psycho House. And this is the exact house that was used for filming all those years ago. And we still have Mother in the second-story window, folks. Give her a big hello wave. She is rocking away in her chair. And would you take a look here what we put in her backyard? We have this epic plane crash site. This was used for Paramount's movie War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and directed by Steven Spielberg.
Airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now close.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
Alrighty, folks, we are now 10 minutes into our tour. So I'm reminding you to remain seated on the tram for the rest of the tour. And if you drop something off the side or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that cord to get my attention, and I will again come back to assist you, but do remain seated for the rest of our tour. And that is a real 747 airplane you all saw there. It's completely real. They bought it from an airplane graveyard for only about $60,000. It seems like a pretty small amount for a massive airplane, huh? However, it cost them an additional $200,000 just to have it delivered here in those 4 pieces. And we do still film them. We recently filmed the Netflix original show Love, the 70s in there, and also have put up the show Angie Tribeca all down there at our crash site. So we do still use it even today. And we also still use this area to our right-hand side now, just beyond this log cabin. That spot back there is called our Falls Lake, and it features at that far end that concrete pit in front of that big blue wall. Now that wall is the largest freestanding backdrop we have on the lot. It can be utilized to represent any kind of landscape or horizon we might need. In fact, that big blue wall recently became the Hudson River in the movie Sully, starring Tom Hanks, directed by Clint Eastwood.
Evacuate.
So guys, everything in the background of this shot, those buildings and those clouds in the sky, completely fake. Not real. That is that big blue wall. We add that in later on in post-production using special effects. And on that that topic, it is now time for our special effects grand finale by taking you to our Fast and the Furious Supercharged attraction. Have those 3D glasses ready to go here. You do not need to wear them yet. You all look lovely in them, but take them off your faces. You don't need them. I will tell you when to wear them in a couple of minutes.
Keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next day and we'll meet you in
I think portions of this are in 3D, but
FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over. You know how long that took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not... You're under arrest right now. Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's like that. First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for? We don't work for nobody. Not much just to clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety. Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun. Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family protects you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Lenny, Roman, we're up. Try to move that vehicle.
It's about to get real. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Lenny back in the room.
Alright everybody, put on those protective 3D glasses here now. One more time and remain seated on the train. And remember what Lenny said, no cameras, no cell phones. We don't want Shaw to trace us here. But it does not sound good already.
This is our turn.
After them!
Initial shot! Probably don't shoot! Head for the bridge! And the contraction! Everybody hold on!
One that fast and the furious or one, give it up for Supercharged.
Good job, everybody. Protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
It was crazy up there. You guys tried hard. Respect.
You know, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but that's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
And with that, you all just survived the entire studio tour. So let's give our driver Rogan here a big round of applause for getting us swimming safely and in one piece. He is a real star here of our tour. And also a little insider tip for you all. Be sure to download the official Universal Studios Hollywood app to the minute and all of our wait times for our ride today. And you can also get show times there for all of the remaining shows in our park as well. And you can also have to confirm that our park does close tonight at 6 p.m. everybody. Back to the park here now. So one more time, my name is Sam. I'll be off the side if you have any questions. But enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA.